How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. It is you're over here, Sir Feffers. And I'm very excited to be picking up on this episode of Rotten Toil. A lot of announcements to get through right out the gate, so bear with me as we are going to have to go through a couple of things real quick. But first and foremost, hello! I'm so glad you're here. If you would like to get caught up on the 4 weekly streamed episodes, you can head over to the YouTube. We have 4 different campaigns going on right now until we get to the end of our season. And then we're on to the summer series where we have a bunch of other Dungeon Masters pick up the reins for a little while, so I can get a little bit of a brain break. And then we'll be right back with our, in this case, right back into Rotten Toil with its following season. I'm very, 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 very excited, and I'm looking forward to a lot of the stuff that we're currently getting into. I'll get into that in just a second, but for now, let me read the thing. Wanted to take a beat to let you guys know about a hiccup we've hit. Twitch ate our homework. We rely on Twitch's videos for YouTube uploads. Twitch failed to do so, and we have no episode to download. Upon further research, it has been discovered that this is a Twitch-wide problem. We're looking for a solution. Big shout out to Annie, who has been working so hard to make sure that the episodes get stored and put up in the massive library that is on the YouTube. Annie has been doing this for years and has never missed a beat, and we need to acknowledge that. Thank you so much, Annie. Appreciate you. And speaking of mods, Annie is currently helping our newest mod, Emily, also known as Mama Bear. Very excited, and welcome everyone. Show love to our phenomenal mods who work so hard, and give them some love. With that said, another announcement: we have a new player coming to the Rotten Toil roster. Very excited, and it's a face you know if you've been watching Thistle and Quill. It is none other than our phenomenal Steen, aka Stinker. Very excited. The character art is already being concocted, and more announcements about that can be found on the Discord. If you would like to get closer to our community, you can head on over to the Discord. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. We use the Discord for various memes, but mostly visual aids and the like throughout the campaign of the individual campaigns. And another factor is that we have bingo, campaign-related bingo. Feel free to head on over there. Don't forget to hit the like on the rules and all that good stuff so that you can fully get in. But with that said, let's get to our recap. The party is looking for the Eld Thinterwary, a very ancient circle of druids. Our very own Cygni, a wildfire druid, has gone through some kind of similar problems in that the druid circles seem to be getting targeted by the fell god Despair during this holy proxy Cold War. And now that we've gotten to the location of where the Eld used to be, we've gotten more information that a nearby kingdom, more of a city-state, known as Haverbeak, Lord Haverbeak, has absconded with the Eld. We have our lead. We're currently looking for means to traverse through the mountainside instead of around it for more options, a more tactical approach to finding what has occurred within. Also, we found Halo, a fungal, owlish, draconic entity that is a classic hybrid of horrifying and adorable. You know, it's a classic Longshot pairing there. But with that said, let us go to the crew. We're gonna start with Jet.
Yo, what up? I'm Jet, or Pingu, also known as Cos.Pingu across the interwebs. You can find me here on Thursdays for Rotten Toil. You can find me on Tuesdays over on Tales Guild playing as my Stargirl Astra. Tonight I'm playing Lux, who's a warlock, and a very, very kind soul. Very lovely, has had no issues at all with Owan and his dislike of the Cloud Man. I'm kidding. Lux is kind of a bitch. Specifically to Owen and Salvatore. And is kind to Cygni. And last session, oh, what do you mean she's not row it. Huh?
That's
Anyways, that's me. Here's Wonderwall. Passing it over to Hannah.
Hello, my name is Hannah Harper, also known as Hannah Plays D&D everywhere on the internet. And I'm playing Cygni, a furball with a heart of gold that Feff seems determined to crush. But I won't let him.
You brought a heart of gold to my horrifying world.
And I'm gonna keep it. You can't break my spirit. Not yet.
Have fun.
And yeah, she's feeling good. She's a little nervous because everyone and everything she's ever loved keeps falling around behind her. But she's learning how to read, so it's not all bad. Gonna throw it on over to Owen.
Yo, I'm Owen, and sometimes Jared. Yeah, what? Owen apparently had like a super hot moment last time where everybody was like, "Oh man, he's sweaty and in mental distress." So for some reason, I don't know. That's the bit that sticks out in my mind. Asked about the cave. Friggin'. Yeah, I felt like I was kind of just chilling last episode, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here.
Alrighty. Well,
Nailed it as
we are in fact taking our long rest. And while there's been a lot of discussion and such during said long rest, we got to go through our line of perception checks and watches. Who would like to go first?
I thought we did our perception checks.
I fully thought we did.
We started our watches.
We were doing.
Yeah, I feel like.
What?
I feel like we did.
Okay.
We can do it again.
These are things I would
think the
know
whole thing
if
was
we
that
had the episode. If we
I
could.
feel like. I feel like
it rolled.
because
We watched
Owen
back
was
to
doing his stuff, and we were
Yeah.
all like thirsting over Owen in the corner during the long rest, right? And that was like distracting.
Yes, we
Yeah,
did a lot of
it
like back and
was-
forth and sit down and swapping of stories.
It was Salvatore's watch, and they chose to walk around
Got you.
instead.
So we're mid
If I
the
recall.
roster of watches, or did
Yeah,
we?
the group
Does
did.
anyone else remember having their own individual watch?
I think I just finished, so I think it's
Okay.
me and Owen left.
Okay.
Because I think the last thing that we did is I went up to Owen while he was doing his sweaty movements, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And he like didn't want to speak to me, and then I was like, "All right, have fun on your watch."
Okay. Owen,
Yeah.
you had a bit of a breakthrough about the frustrations, and you were going through your kind of sets, your forms and the like.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's your turn for watch. What's your vantage point? You're in this kind of ravine in between mountains. You can see on both sides. Where do you put yourself within this ruin of the Eld?
I mean, I'm just gonna be standard center camp. I'm not gonna do anything super crazy,
Make for me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
What
Okay.
is this energy that we brought to the table, Fef? Where is this whimsical little element?
Rambunctiousness. The bunction.
Oh, I also, for the record, it's not that Owen specifically didn't want to talk to Cygni. He
It was
just
hyperbolic
locked
for the
in.
sake of comedy. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. I promise. Cygni takes it very personally, but I don't.
Anyway, yeah, it is an 18 for perception.
18 for perception. I'm sorry, it's giving Hannah looking down at Cygni, who's kind of curled up and sad, going, "She's fine. She's fine.
She's okay."
She's okay." Well, with an 18,
Mm-hmm.
you note in the direction you came from, from those woods that Lady Madeline Delinery also came from. You catch a glint of a scope.
Looks around to check that it isn't Salvatore.
Salvatore has gone off in the other direction with Hune, in this case, to catch up with Hune and help him with some of his scouting mission.
Is there like how like was the glint like super far? Was it medium?
Okay.
Relatively close?
You got an 18. I'm gonna say it was pretty far away. You're looking at maybe 200 feet and up, where the trees blend with the side of the mountain and kind of tumble up into it for a bit, growing off the sides. There's that vegetation, that flora, that kind of would be an incredibly difficult place to climb. It's indeed you would have to climb.
Sure.
Or suspend down, belay and all that.
Is it like a straight shot between me and the glint? Like no tree coverage? It's just a wide open
the cliff and mountain kind of scale around, and so you've got your right side, your right you're looking essentially northwest. You've got your right side that it would be blocked. The stones would block vision of you.
Okay. Assuming I haven't already given up the game here and just gawked, gonna stand
You
up
played
as
it
if
pretty chill.
as if I'm going to attend something else in camp.
Okay.
Very nonchalantly, as it were. Kind of get to where I'm out of direct view.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Dark Vision.
Okay. Has a range of 60 feet.
Has a range of 150, the spell does.
So you'll have to move up.
So I'll move up about 50 or so feet.
Okay.
So that I can
you know
kind
yourself to
of
be
get
out
a
of
little-
sight.
Get a little bit of see if I can see what's going on up there.
Okay. You kind of pass by the party. Lux, Cygni, what's your downtime look like in this scenario?
Sleepy.
Sleepy? Kind of curled up?
Curled into a ball next to Calcifer and or in almost being consumed by Halo, finding deep comfort and warmth in the flesh of the fungus.
Okay.
A terrifying and slightly disgusting sentiment, but I'm sticking with it.
Mushroomy smell.
Lex is either journaling or ebbing.
Okay. I would say that let's go with your journaling and you're kind of taking down some notes. Rewriting a few things that might have gotten toasted when from earlier when Cygni was messing around with your notes by the fire. And you note just that bit of caution from Owan. Slowly making his way again, like in the shadow of the cliff, let's say.
I have dark vision to 120 feet, like most humans do.
Okay. You spot him. What conclusions do you come to?
I'm just watching him.
Okay.
I don't trust him. I'm sus of him.
Okay.
I
Back
mean,
to you,
I am
Owen.
clearly like posted up against a tree trunk, like, you know,
Alex is
trying to
judging you.
be trying to be a little sneaky. You
Oh,
know?
and you're full like SEAL Team 6 stealth mode. You're going
Yeah,
along
I'm
and you
Solid
look and
Snake
it's
right
just
now.
you look up and it's just the judgiest eyes from across the
Oh.
across the room.
Don't forget, it's dark out and she's got her sunglasses on and she's
Ah.
like,
How much psychic damage do you take?
well, she probably wouldn't have taken them off.
Okay.
She's kept them
Okay.
on. They give her
Okay.
the extra 60 feet of
Fair enough.
dark vision.
Fair enough. Vibes.
Hmm.
What'll it be, Owen?
I think Owen will notice Lux, and he'll just do this kind of thing, and then go like, almost in the, you know, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll.
More of a warning than like a,
Yeah.
you know.
Roll stealth or performance. As you continue to try to maneuver towards where you believe you saw the scope to be.
17.
17. You make your way up. Make a perception check as you get as close as you can without moving out into open space.
Okay.
All the bunction. New word, bunction.
Okay. 11.
Okay. A soft peel of dread as you turn the corner and look up, and you are able to see exactly the spot where you know that the person would be, and there's no one there now.
I am going to kind of duck back behind a tree trunk or whatever around a thing.
Mhm.
And I'm going to also cast Detect Magic. And then look around a bit more to see if anything magical stands out.
Okay. Okay. You see the faint glow of magic. You turn. Sorry, someone's driving a motorcycle. You turn and look further down through the forests, and you can
Bro had that crap on at like 1 a.m. yesterday.
Yeah, it's wild.
Anyways, continue.
There's a cat. A glowingly arcane cat. Pelting away in the woods. Crouching down and sneaking along. Looks like what are they called? Not quite mountain lion. Bit smaller.
Like a bobcat or something?
Yeah, like a bobcat. Like a fisher cat.
Okay.
Make an Arcana check.
All right.
Lux, Owen is now just like into the
17.
woods. 17. This is a wild-shaped individual.
Wild shaped or polymorphed?
Wild-shaped.
Wild shaped specifically, druidic. And it's moving away from us?
It looks like it's moving away from you. It rolled a natural 20 on its perception check. And they have hopped down and are relocating farther away from you. They're not whole tail straight line moving away. They're kind of finding a spot to kind of crouch down, and then you see a flick of motion and with your magic eyes as of just this little
Just doubly so.
just a quick swath of iridescence behind the green of the needles, and then nothing once again. But you recognize this magic. You've seen it before. That'd be a wild shape.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of watch it for a bit until it sort of, passes from sight. And then I am gonna start making my way back to camp as opposed to chasing it down.
Okay.
And resume my perch.
Okay.
Do you often sneak off like that on long rests?
It's called keeping watch.
I keep watch too. You don't see me.
Do you not investigate things that might be something?
Oh, I do. I have a cool spell called invisibility.
Ah, sure. Well, for the rest of us that don't know how to be invisible, not creepy at all, by the way, we've got to do the old-fashioned sneaking. And it's not exactly my forte. So you can keep judging, but I'll keep watching for danger.
It was very funny to watch. Enjoy your watch then.
I think I will.
Just gonna.
Honk shoo me 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 me.
Okay.
Oh me 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 me.
Okay. So, excellent. Time passes. And just as Hune is coming back, you can see him, you hear the click of staff, of walking stick first, as he kind of rounds a corner, and goes, ah! And he raises his hand, and he's kind of an odd dude, so he's got like this kind of hunch, because he's real tall, and he's just this kind of, his movements are a little lurchy, if that makes sense. He's not really like a hunch, but it's hard to explain. He's just a little built different. Life as a climber has kind of shaped him a bit in odd ways. But as he's kind of moving up into this ravine, he calls out a greeting in Giant. And then from behind him, a shot rings out. First the motion. Over Owen. Over Cygni and Lux. But as it goes up the hill, it gets closer and closer. So far over Owen, closer to Cygni, and then Lux, it's right overhead. And you hear returning fire. And again, it's first the bullet, and then the sound of gunfire. Hune hits the ground as Owen begins a fight with another. As Owen, I'm so sorry. As kill me,
Salvatore.
Salvatore begins a genuine sniper fight with someone else. Bullets continue to rain overhead. Powder smoke begins to pour out of the tree line, filling both sides with this kind of fog. My music is not musicking. How dare my music not music? There we go. Goodness gracious. Okay. Shots. Overhead, back and forth. 2 snipers engaged in a fight. What do we do?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna find a tree trunk again. Or a rock. Yeah, I'm gonna find some cover.
We break for cover. Lux.
Invisibility, and look where the shooting's coming from.
Make a perception check.
Yeah. Once I find cover, I'll also be doing the same.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Go ahead and do the same, Owen. Lux, you stand up. Move to the side. Another bullet whips past. And then you see it. The sound coming from it, you can see the little bit of flash. You can see far off in the direction you came from. Whoever Owen's sniping at is located within.
So,
Oh, fuck me. Why? Sorry. If it helps, it's everybody.
Though speaking of Owen, 18 on the percept.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, and you get the direction. Lux, you get the spot itself, which is seemingly this tossed tree, this fallen tree that is a little bit off the ground in one spot. And you can see a prone figure, or briefly you can see the flash of a prone figure within the gun smoke.
How far away is that?
200 feet.
I'm invisible. Let me read the spell. Spell ends after make an attack roll, deal damage, or cast another spell. Okay. I'm doing neither of them. I'm gonna try to sneak up on them.
Okay, roll stealth.
Well, I'm more like dashing over there, but I'm invisible.
Heard.
I don't know. I can roll stealth. Wasn't very quiet. Wait. I can't do math.
You're good. What you got?
6 plus 8.
14.
My calculator. Thank you.
You're good. Yeah, 14's not great. And as you're moving, keeping an eye on the location, kind of pivoting around, you are shot at. And you see now through the smoke that the individual has kind of moved over and taken the shot at you.
You can take it. I'm built different.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that hit. I am invisible.
Oh, you right. I should roll a disadvantage. That's a natural 20. So 27 to hit.
Guys, do you think I still bleed if I'm invisible?
Yeah, as you are moving
Most
closer. The
Most
stealth.
people have the sense
Go
to
ahead.
drop or just run away when they're shooting, and Lux is like, what if I run towards it?
You're a killer. It's time to kill. 13, 20, 26. 41 magical piercing damage. And 14 force damage. As a hole is punched through you of an arcane blast, much like an arcane archer.
Anyone want to wake the healer up?
I think you're awake. I think you're
I
awake
mean,
from
those are-
Am I
gunfire.
awake?
Gunfire.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I thought about saying something and I was like, oh, I don't want to.
I wasn't sure if like, oh,
No,
know,
I'm
this
so
is a little
sorry.
bit further away. It'd be hard to hear.
No.
Like,
My apologies. Crack goes the gunfire.
Got it.
Would have been woken up, but Calcifer's
Over.
just snoring really loudly.
It's like
probably
a
the
slow,
coal
loud,
snapping.
crackling fire.
Yeah.
Over half my hit points in one shot.
Is that? You don't use major wounds table, right?
No.
Okay.
Tell me about it then.
No.
I'm kidding. I know about them. I was once playing
used to
around
roll
with a
for
fun
shock.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to roll
That's
for shock all
already-
the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's already broken Lux's jaw before.
And you bit your tongue out, if I remember correctly, in doing so.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Cygni, you very much come awake. And I think you and Owen, because Lux unfortunately didn't roll very high on their stealth, would see the smoke kind of take over, like start breaking around their invisible form, outlining them, and then a bolt of light just punches through. And you see the figure just kind of like step back, gore splattered. Like do like one heroic like back step as an invisible form in the mist that is Lux.
Cygni immediately takes her staff and starts booking it towards Lux
Okay.
at full fucking speed.
How far away do we got this going on?
60 feet. I would say Cygni,
Oh, that's perfect.
You quickly book
Hang
it up
on.
the stairs.
As Cygni starts to run,
Mm-hmm.
if I can have an action. here.
Absolutely.
Owen will say, "Wait a second," and cast Vortex Warp on Lux.
Ooh. On Lux.
Yeah.
Okay, Lux. You can choose to fail, otherwise you roll
Well,
and
Probably won't know that it's me, but
interesting. Yeah,
or
that
we
makes
can
sense.
do it whichever way.
Don't
Let's do the roll.
even know what that is.
Oh, excellent. So, read us a spell.
Okay, Vortex Warp.
Or actually,
You magically.
what is the DC that they need to roll?
That is a good question. What is the DC here? I should have had that. A 13.
13 wisdom,
I am a fighter. 13 con.
13 con save, Lux.
11.
Heck yeah.
So I
All
failed.
right. Perfect. Basically, you just we can do it however.
No. How do you want to do it? What does it look like?
If you happen to look down, portal just opens underneath,
Hell yeah.
and you just fall into the portal, and then, or just gently tossed to ground near Owen and Cygni.
Okay.
I imagine she's now holding her shoulder and cursing in Sylvan.
Okay.
Lots of swear words.
Lots of swear words in a language that is not often yelled in this realm.
What?
Cygni.
Cygni is going to immediately lay a hand on where this kind of bullet hole is, though it's more like an arcane cannonball. I think she kind of like tries her best to almost like push it together, but there's so much flesh moving that she just kind of like almost sticks her hand palm into the pit to try and stop the bleeding, and will hold up her staff in the air and is going to cast Cure Wounds at 4th level because that's what the Staff of Healing does.
Amazing.
And we're gonna patch you up. She goes, "You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be just fine." I'm gonna use all 4 charges for that. Because fuck you dying. Not on my watch.
Only at like half my hit points.
Hune is going to kind of crawl his way up from between the rubble and goes, "Hey,
Actually, wrong one.
I've got an exit. I found a tunnel. There's a couple that we could use. Unless we're fighting. In which case, let's do it."
I think I look at you get 28 hit points back with my Staff of Healing. As your flesh slowly begins to kind of knit back together, but you still probably have like a massive divot in your shoulder. I think she kind of looks at it, feels the flesh slowly moving back, and goes, "I don't think we would like to face that."
I also imagine that Lux dropped her invisibility like the second she falls through that freaking portal.
Okay.
So you guys aren't like looking at this weird shadowy figure. She's there.
Okay.
I mean, we can make the call. Do we chase it down? Or do we bolt?
I was asleep. What happened?
More bullets fly overhead.
It
I
seems
know
like
where that
Salvatore
fucker is.
caught wind of a sniper of some kind. A
We can't-
hostile, and started firing back and forth.
We can't leave Salvatore.
Well, he's
Hune
would
says,
probably be the
"We would be
direction
going in
which
that."
we-
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Great,
we go
let's
in
do
the way
that.
Salvatore is.
Right, we'll move.
Everyone skedaddle. Acrobatics or athletics? As Hune takes the lead, bolting from hole to hole. Don't you do that.
It was right there!
Bolting for cover back and forth. Serpentine. What do we have for our athletics and or acrobatics checks?
13.
38? What did you say?
8.
Oh, 8. Okay.
And I rolled a 13.
13. I don't know how. Anyway. Watch that back. That fucked with me. I heard 38 like as one voice. Okay. Owen?
That was sorry, what we were rolling?
Athletics
was,
or acrobatics?
Thinking about. We're rolling athletics for.
You're moving towards the exit location, the tunnel. So you're bolting from hole to hole.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Know a lot about that, Feff?
You don't know me.
It's
Sorry, I'll
25
stop.
for my athletics. Though I kind of want to hang back a little.
Okay.
Even if I roll high, I'm gonna pretty much be last in line, if not even farther, to try and. I'm just in case this individual like attempts pursuit.
Mm-hmm.
If he comes down off the mountain, you know, I might just turn and swing on him. You know what I mean?
Okay. You post up. Cygni and Lux. You both got shot at once.
Again?
Yep. Lux, 19 to hit.
Yeah, meets it, beats it.
Cygni, that's another natural 20.
Oh. All right.
Lux first.
Wait,
No, it's all right. It's all right. It's why we have the staff of healing.
it's too far for me to hellish rebuke.
I'm gonna need to pull up my roller, actually. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 d6 for the magical piercing damage. So first there's 39 magical piercing damage.
For who?
You, Lux. And then there's
Okay.
21 force damage. Cygni.
Roll.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
Remember
19,
at the
20,
beginning of the
21,
episode when
22.
I said that you were trying to like crush my spirit?
Is this
And you
how
were
it
like,
is
that's
this how
too
it works?
harsh.
Is this...
Think my proof is here.
I
You take
would be down if-
92 total.
Right. Got it. Cool.
Make a con
So, make a con save?
Mhm.
No,
Now
that's fair
we roll for
considering I
shock.
have 2 hit points left. What the fuck?
Here.
No,
92.
I believe you. I just hate it. 14 on my con save.
Okay, you don't go into shock.
Let's go.
You have a
Great.
moment of profound realization. Tell me about it.
I think it is very possible that you blow off a limb. I feel like for that amount of damage,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you gotta lose something.
Okay.
It makes sense mechanically. If I'm being blown apart by an arcane cannon, I think she looks down and the hand that is holding her staff is gone.
Okay. I'm going to take a little more.
Great.
So, the initial realization is that you're breathing out your neck.
Got it.
And then your head kind of stays on, but it stops losing a bit of its support. And shoulder onward is gone. So shoulder, arm, bit of the neck.
She immediately starts screaming bloody murder. There is no other way to react to that other than pure unadulterated shock, her eyes going wide, and then she stops and she screams.
Okay.
Where is I kind of regret saying this, but I said I was the one holding my staff. Where the fuck is my staff?
Let's say this.
Thank you to the person that gave me temporary hit points. I need it.
Lux. It scatters across Cygni's hand, still holding it. You just, as you're moving, just the arm holding the staff in front of you, and you turn just as Cygni starts screaming from out the side of their neck.
I grab both the staff and you are. What the fuck?
Okay.
And I feel like, I also just fucking got shot, and I think I just grab onto Cygni and, like, shove us where we're supposed to be going.
Okay.
I think you grab hold of me, and for a moment, is there anything that you say to Cygni to just like snap her out of it?
think Lux's brain is she was also shot twice. So I think she's says something along the lines of like, Dove, we have to go.
Oh. I think you grab hold of her and it almost mechanically you hand back the staff. You give her arm, I guess. You guys connect and you call her Dove. And I think
give her a hand.
I think tears stream down her face as you grab her and try to center her, and she will cast Mass Cure Wounds on the both of them, which I do not think gives her arm back, but it will stop the bleeding.
Excellent fare.
Let's see how much we get. 43 hit points back to the both of them. Owen, if you had been hit, you also gain that back.
It was how many? 20 what?
43.
43. Despite not having already had the long rest, I'm back to full.
Apologies, we
Holy
have had
shit.
our long rest. This was the end of our long rest.
Yeah. Okay. Let me rip that real quick.
If anybody needs those
So I
damage
get
back,
all my spell
let me
slots
know.
back.
Okay.
Well, no, I need to reconsume Detect Magic and Dark Vision.
Okay.
Or was there a gap for me? This was after I used those two
We're gonna
spells,
say
right?
that it was after you had those two spells used.
Okay. Well, then I'm back up to fresh. And I've used Vortex Warp.
Okay. So, Owen.
Speaking of which, is old dude still in the same spot?
So
Actually-
you go ahead.
Yeah, no. You
Okay.
give me what's going on.
While Owen continues to fire from a distance, fuck me! Why? Salvatore continues to
know.
fire from. Why? It's just it happened once and my brain caught it. As Salvatore, I even have it written down. As Salvatore continues to fire, the firing stops on the end of the adversary sniper. Maybe relocating. Lux and Cygni, you make it down into a hole. And Hune, who kind of has turned around and seen all of this, is going to crouch down and start heading back out
I mean,
towards Owen.
I think when the rest of the squad starts getting shot up, like, I think Owen just starts walking in open air towards the sniper position.
Okay. You hear a whisper of giant from Hune that you don't know what it means, but it's urgent. And you start moving. Another shot rings out. And Salvatore's fire stops. Salvatore is now relocating. But, Owen, make a perception. What's your passive perception check? Sorry, what's your passive perception?
14.
14? Okay. You see the direction. It's closer now.
Still
Along
up?
the side to the right, closer to kind of where you had stepped up and like looked out, and then vortexed Lux to you. Bit closer to
Does
that,
it-
much like the original position they were originally in, but not quite.
What kind of distance are we talking about here?
We're talking about as you have moved away.
Dash? We talking about dash distance? We talking about?
We're looking at about 100 feet. Lux gets 14 HP from chat.
Yeah, I mean, if
Oh, I see.
depending on how long this goes, Cygni will just burn through as many as it takes to get them back up.
Okay.
How are you looking, Lux?
I can get shot again.
No, let's not add that to the agenda. Because I really don't want to. Do we need another mass Q wounds? Is this what we make
I'm at
useful?
64 plus. Is it 14 hit points or is it 14 temp hit points from chat?
Temp.
Yeah. So I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a regular cure wounds on myself then, because
Okay.
I'm still not looking too hot.
Oh, and 17 to hit.
17 would hit, but we're ripping a shield.
Okay. You see the
It
shot
does.
coming. You're not listening for it. You're looking for it. And you put up that arcane force field. Put the bullet in the side of the ground next to you and keep moving. Let's roll initiative. Cygni, you get one more spell. You get one more spell off.
Great. I just healed for 28, using a 5th level cure wounds there.
Okay.
I'm back up to 73 plus 15 temporary hit points, so I'm almost at max. And I think she does like this kind of heavy breathing, and I think she just breathes fire through her nose as she turns from shocked to very mad.
Excellent.
Nat 20 on initiative.
Woo.
Nice.
She's pissed.
Rolled at advantage, still only got 9. So the initiative curse is back. Love it. Love it.
I rolled poorly, so it's an 18.
And what'd you get, Cygni? Remind me again.
Nat 20.
Gene stubs his
20,
toe.
very good.
Plus 3 if that matters.
It does. Because you'll be going before Sal. Okay. Okay. Cygni, you're up first.
Great. I think for a moment. So, for context, the sniper fire is coming from somewhere else. It seems like they're moving in a different direction. We have gone into essentially a pit for cover, and there are still There's still shots being fired.
Yes, they're having to, like, after a few trading shots, relocate back into stealth to line up their next shots, but they're both doing it, Salvatore and this sniper.
Right. I think for a moment she winces as something starts to press at her back as she is casting Draconic Transformation, and she is going to gain wings.
Okay.
Additionally, she gains breath weapon and 30 feet of blind sight, and I can see invisible creatures within 30 feet. So if it's not, if it's behind, isn't behind total cover, even if I'm blinded or in darkness, or the creature is invisible, I can see it.
Okay.
And I think she is going to shoot 20 feet up in the air with these massive kind of, I almost imagine them as just like pure flame, kind of shooting out her back, and these kind of like iridescent scales almost press along her face, just her eyes go wide. She's going to shoot up in the air, look around to see where the fire is coming for, and shoot straight in that fucking direction.
Okay.
She's got 60 feet of fly movement.
Okay, are you dashing?
Light. Let me quickly check. So that is a bonus action spell, which
Okay.
is helpful.
That's incredible.
And so she will, I think. You know what? no, she isn't going to dash. Instead, she, for her action, is going to take dodge, so that as this thing is firing, she won't get hit.
Okay.
I think she is purposely making herself like these massive flame wings. I think she's trying to draw attention and trying to draw fire. Pun intended.
Excellent fair. Salvatore fires twice, indicating where our enemy sniper is. Hits once. Lux. Your turn begins.
How far away from this from them am I?
160 feet. Cygni, you are now 100 feet away.
Ah, they're so far. 160.
The horrors of fighting snipers.
So far. All of my things are. Well, this one's not. I'm going to use my movement and action just to get closer, I guess.
Okay.
This is stupid.
You can dash 120 feet and then be within 40 feet. If your movement speed is... Oh, I'm so sorry. Movement speed is... What is your movement speed?
30.
My apologies. You can get within 90 feet. $150 minus 60, 90. Yeah, 90 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry. Did you say your bonus action?
No, that was it. 'Cause I have spell plans for my next turn.
Schemes. Excellent fair. All right.
Assuming I survive.
Indeed. Oh, Phoenix! You are quite the target. You get shot at.
Do have dodge if that helps me.
Yep. So I roll at disadvantage, correct?
Correct.
Excellent,
Please
fair.
don't hit me.
I
I'll
might.
fall out of the sky.
I might. I won't though. Your AC is 16 and I'm just miss with a 15. Just miss.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna shoot you again.
Hey. Hey, what the fuck?
Damn it! I missed twice. That disengage is nasty. Oh, that dodge is nasty.
I made the right decision. Don't dash, guys. Always take cover. Be smart.
Halo launches. Arcs
My
up
boy.
and over. Looks down in the direction. Looks at you, Cygni. Looks at Lux. Sees the damage, connecting dots, and almost like blossoming, the face kind of unfurls, like it kind of inverts. I wouldn't say inverts, but it kind of peels outwards from the center, this kind of blossom of fungal, and this direct bolt. Like, it's not this big, massive breath attack. It's just this... And this quick blast of line of breath attack down towards the sniper, who is going to make a dex save. And succeed. I'm going to take half damage. But he does not have to make a wisdom save. Okay. 21 force damage from Halo to the sniper.
Good go.
Owen, with Hewn on deck.
I'm still like 100 feet away from this guy.
Correct.
All right. Yeah, well, since I'm not bait anymore, I... Ooh, it's been a minute. I think this might be the first time I've actually used it. Have they changed the rules? I guess I'm just gonna dash. And then I'm gonna action surge and dash again.
Okay. You action surge and dash again. I believe that gets you the full distance.
That's 120 feet. So
Okay.
yeah, I have
Yeah,
a little bit
getting-
to spare, though I can't do anything with it.
By the time you get the full 100 feet away, and you can see this kind of tarp-like substance that's pulled over the sniper, who is looking up an Ewan T, a snake folk, kind of this boa constrictor head, flat against the ground, eyes kind of swooping up as the kind of the long kind of ear flaps, if you will, of the boa snake head is pressed flat. It's not ears, but flaps on the side of the head. Looks over at you with a certain amount of surprise that you have crossed this much distance this quickly.
Freaking heaving.
Yeah. There's a lot of like these snake-like eyes constrict down to slits, looking up at you.
Constrict.
Beep, beep, beep. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got. That's me maxed out. I can't do anything with it.
All right. Well, we're gonna go to break
Unfortunate.
there. We'll be
But
back.
I am in melee range, so heckin' try something.
We'll be right back, chat. Don't worry. Don't fret. I got good news. We're back. So, a great battery, a great mortar, a wave of bullets have been sent across. I hit a button on my desk with my chair. I'm going for a ride. I guess I'm
You
standing.
know, some might say you deserve this.
Okay. Cygni. Top of the round. As Hewn draws closer. and
The
holds an
whirring
action.
sound in the background
Sorry.
is crazy.
I'm sorry. Hail Hydrate, thank you.
I didn't hear what you were gonna say because I
Your turn
just heard the
begins
whirring.
at the top
Got
of the
it.
round.
Cool. Slay. Right. I think that Cygni almost begins to glow a little bit like a nightlight because this nighttime, so she's probably like this kind of glowing visage, flying 60 feet, in the direction of this person, in the direction of the fire. These massive kind of fiery wings beating behind her. I don't think they're particularly elegant. I don't think it's something like her falcon form. I think this is clunky like a dragon.
Okay.
You can really hear the flap. I think initially, as she approaches this person, using her full 60 feet to get within 40 feet, I think. You said it was 100 foot away last time.
Yes.
Got it. I think she initially moves to raise her right hand. And when she is met with nothing but a stump, I think for a moment she almost like cracks her neck and screams towards the sky with this kind of like fiery spark, almost like this like I'm flavoring it like a fiery tongue that kind of lashes out before she kind of snaps her head towards this person, almost like 180. It's unnatural. You can almost hear the crack of it as her throat begins to glow, and she's going to use her breath weapon. It has 60 feet. I'm confirming that I can aim it and not hit Owen.
That is correct.
Got it. Cool. She's going to use her breath weapon.
Then I make a dex save, yes?
Correct.
Okay. Even rolling at advantage. 2 1's a 1.
Got it. Alrighty.
Coming out to a total of 7.
Cool.
Sorry, 12.
So that is going to be... gotta calculate all this stuff. 7 plus... It's gonna be 29 fire damage as she... this fire comes bellowing out of her 60 feet. And is going to burn everything in her wake. Becoming the very thing that she hates in this moment, as she rushes towards this person. And as her bonus action, she is going to Hidden Step, which is a class feature and not a spell, and therefore does not break her concentration, as this fiery beast turns invisible.
Gone.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Sal relocates. Lux, your turn begins.
She is going to shout, Owen, move.
Look at that.
Unless you're holding action, I'm frozen in space-time.
But it is character
Can I
development.
hold my action?
Yeah.
Ah, wait, that's a thing I can do. You're right. You know what? I'll hold it until Owen moves.
Okay.
I'll be kind. I can do that instead of just hitting him. Yeah, and then
Do give up your reaction
That's
and
true.
stuff, so just keep that in mind.
I mean, I'm too far to use my reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hold my my action.
Okay. Seeing you, Owen, and then not seeing Cygni, you watch as this Ewan rolls onto his back, and you watch as he folds back, like unlocks and then folds back the long barrel and leans up and shoots you like it's a shotgun. Make a dex save of 15.
A deck save. I rolled exactly a 15, so it's a 17.
Meets beats. You take half damage. I figured out a way for snipers, a response for snipers to have when people close. And that is shotgun. You take half of 22 magical piercing and half, so 11 magical piercing and half of 17 force. So you take 11 magical piercing and then half of 17, which is 9 force damage.
Yeah.
So 11 and 9.
Okay.
Okay. He then you look at this almost like an ornament, this kind of dangling potion bottle. The cork is the thing attached to the vest, and they pull the bottle from the cork, and inky smoke begins to fill the area. Owen, your passive perception is 14. Cygni, your passive perception is 19. And
I
you're
also
close
have
enough.
blind sight.
I'll check in a second if that applies, but you begin to hear the mutterings of an incantation from within. Indicative of his next action. Halo. Dives and swoops around the far side of the smoke, and you see this Tron style, almost this trail of spores blocking off a retreat for the sniper. Owen, your turn begins.
Oh, heck.
Your danger, your alarm danger. By the way, sword is going off.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
imagine it's
Sorry.
been doing a thing for a bit here.
It's such a hard thing for me to know when to, and then I wait too long and forget.
I mean, he didn't attack us directly. I assume it was Salvatore that fired the first shot. So there was no surprise round, which is mechanically the only real thing that it gives us in this situation.
Okay, I'll take it.
Or however it works in new D&D. You can't be surprised.
Okay. Well, you certainly weren't.
Yeah, I'm gonna start swinging on this guy.
Okay, swing at disadvantage. You cannot see him.
I will swing. Okay, so that's a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
So 1. Does that hit?
He does.
Nice. All right, swing 2. Ooh. Swing 2 is gonna be a natural 1.
Ooh.
Very cool.
You bring the sword down, and it hits something wrong. Some stone, some of the tree perhaps, and your sword is knocked out of your hand, unfortunately, as the shock goes all the way down the arm and into the shoulder socket, very painfully.
Then, instead of a third melee attack, because I'm an Eldritch Knight, I'm just gonna come down with a chill touch. And because my previous my previous swing missed, at level 13, that means my third swing has advantage, so I roll normally for my third shot on the chill touch.
Oh, chill touch is a really good strat.
And wouldn't you know it? Crit.
Oh, well done. Let's go. Oh.
For a total 25 to hit.
25 hits. Roll double your damage on the chill touch.
I've got to do a sword hit before I lose. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I think it remembers because it's normal. 2 to 6. Okay, yeah. So that's 16 damage from the sword.
Okay.
And then the chill touch is 38 damage.
38 cold damage. Necrotic damage?
It is necrotic.
Yeah, chill touch is one of those weird ones that is an odd name. 38 necrotic damage. Very good.
And it cannot regain hit points until the beginning of my next turn.
Yeah. Harumph. You backing up?
It's a great question.
Why do you need to ask such a thing?
Because of attack of opportunity.
And Lux's held action will proc.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just make sure that I can do it without provoking an attack of opportunity. I'm pretty sure I can. Frickin', it's so hard to find stuff on this. I don't know why it's so difficult. I'm pretty sure, so this is what we're going to plan for. I am going to use my second wind ability.
Yes, I believe there is a second
that
wind
allows
ability,
me to disengage.
Okay. Be under features and traits.
Yes, whenever you activate a second wind with a bonus action, you can move up to half your speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So, I'm going to blow a second wind and get a little bit of health back and take a little step back.
Nice.
Bop. Get 14 HP back.
Lux.
And
Oh,
step away, I guess the 15 feet might as well.
you back up. Lux, your held action procs.
I need them to make a concentration saving throw. It's not even the right dice. What am I doing?
Concentration?
Yes. Constitution.
Constitution, okay.
I mean, that's not the best roll, but sure.
Not my highest stat. That's going to be a 13. 10 plus 3.
Oh, heck.
It fails.
Sounds like a big
So
ol'
it
F.
takes 15 radiant damage and 7 thunder damage, and it is blinded and deafened. This is an area of effect spell. I used Jalarzi's Storm of Radiance. That's how I say
Nice.
it. But it's a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on it.
Okay, Lux and Cygni, both of you can see into this darkness, and you watch as the creature. Is there an additional like blindness or anything of that matter as the darkness kind of blossoms with a like a outline of light?
Blinded and deafened. Can't cast spells with verbal components.
That's insane, actually. That is so good.
That's so good.
Just a shutdown.
Man.
Creature also makes the save when it enters the spell area for the first time or ends its turn there. Creature can only make the save once per turn and is there for a minute.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
No, never mind, sorry. Yes,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. Oh, and that is the end of your turn, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Hune gets within range and pulls out a slingshot.
Heckin' pew pew away.
Mm-hmm. Rapid succession. The first one missing. The second one, even at disadvantage, managing to land a hit. And you watch this kind of almost arrowhead shape puncture up under the armor of the prone figure that's on their back now, reeling from the blindness, deafness, and the chill touch, and the fire. And then Owen is close enough, Cygni is close enough. You both hear a shatter and then muffled screaming. Cygni!
And I
You
can
did,
see this
like,
individual?
Yes, Hune did 4 damage.
Cool. Can I angle another breath weapon?
Do you have another breath attack?
Oh, so long as I maintain the spell, I keep the breath attack.
Okay.
So long as I maintain concentration, you haven't hit me because I've been invisible.
Understood.
And I'm 15 feet away, so it's even easier to not hit me. Not that it was mechanically difficult last time, but...
Yeah, this is a truly broken spell if you could also go invisible as just an extra thing. Which is the idea.
Wild.
I mean, just being bonus action, if I'm honest, is incredible.
Bonus action casting.
It's
crazy.
Incredible.
Crazy. I think the actual like breath weapon is the action, but casting it as a bonus action.
But I mean, anyways,
It's great.
Yeah, it's just
26. My rolls are going back up.
26. Did you roll with disadvantage? Considering you were blinded and deafened. Okay, 26. You still take half, which is fine. Still pretty good. All right. Initial is 29, and then I will also take an extra 8 for my enhanced bond for 37 fire damage.
Damn.
And then I will bonus action go invisible again.
Cygni, how do you want to do this?
Great. I think this person is blinded and deafened, the smoke swirling around them. So I think that she, like, superhero lands with these wings beating behind her right in front, and will move up to the person, grab them by the neck, and just bring them as close as she can as she breathes this, as they just begin to almost melt in her grasp. And will also use cauterizing flame at the exact same time to heal herself from their dead body.
Terrifying. As the smoke...
You took my fucking arm!
As the smoke begins to clear,
Those should be the other arm.
Owen and Lux, you see the melting head. And then the fire seeming to be breathed in as Cygni heals. The arm returning. Draconic wings wrapped about. Fire still breathing out. The darkness of the spooling shadows begins to reveal the beginnings of a forest fire.
Oh, you sick, twisted motherfucker. I don't think she notices.
Fire.
I think that's the point. I think that, to be honest, she is so angry. She's so angry as she keeps burning this person until there's almost only bones left. Her shoulders heave and these wings bat, and she just stands, burning this thing to a crisp. Pulverizes it and doesn't even notice the fire that kind of erupts around them until eventually, after a minute, the spell wears off. The wings turn to ash. She stops this kind of iridescent glow in the darkness, and she is just left heaving, the light leaving her, still dripping. She looks up and there is flames all around her.
And black, oily smoke. Make a history check.
Oh. That is cocked. 15?
Please continue.
Oh! I think she looks up, and for a moment her eyes flash. The kind of echo the flame on her face as it kind of crackles and begins to light the trees burning, that kind of rippling fire, that haze that kind of falls over a place where wildfire is burning. And I think she just goes, no. No, 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 no. But I think that she still has that kind of blaze almost inside of her crackling as she begins to wander up to the tree and try to cast. Do I have it? Create and destroy water?
I think you do.
I should. Double check. Yes, I do. I think she does. And she will do it at... Oh, she doesn't have a lot of spells. She'll do it at... She'll burn her 6th level spell slot to do it, so she has an extra 55 feet.
Okay. There's a few things as you begin to heal this tree of note. The ever-smoking bottle continues to gout. The only thing that's left kind of in your hands, Cygni, even as the bones were being burned away, as you kind of cross the room looking around, cross the area looking around and begin healing the tree. One hand you're healing the tree, the other hand you look down and you can see pink crystal shattered dust. This person also had one of these healing crystals.
Does it look like the same ones that we had pulled from?
It looks like the same ones, and the gun looks artificed.
I think Owen's gonna tentatively step over and find the dang cork for this
You have to get in
smoking
there
bottle.
and you kind of have to pull like your reds kind of up and over your mouth as you get in there. Start looking about, trying not to inhale too much of this smoke. Roll investigation.
15?
Okay, yeah, you managed to find the cork, and you slowly the place clears. Cygni, you've saved a tree, but upcasting, I'm gonna say you can also disperse some of this conjured water. Hune will also come up and start trying to tramp fires down and stuff. But you abate the building wildfire. You managed to snuff it out. Still very smoky.
Cygni just presses her head into the side of the tree, sinks to her knees with her one hand on the base, and just begins to cry.
Okay. Visions. Not real visions, but it feels like visions in the way that they are pulled forth from your own mind to display before you these tragedies that have occurred to you, these losses, being cryptic and being vague about it. Could you, Cygni, reveal maybe what you're comfortable with, because it's not like an out loud thing, but perhaps you could indicate for me some of the things running through your head and be as cryptic as you might be.
I think that the feeling of smoke in your lungs is not something that you often forget. Neither is the smell of burning flesh that still kind of echoes in the air. Yes, Yuan-Ti probably a little bit more like Snake, but that char lingers. And I think she presses her head into the base of this thing. Still her shoulder, I suppose, with that radiating ache. I think she whispers, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I never meant it. I think sitting in like a puddle essentially of this water that she had conjured, I think that she feels so upset that she couldn't do that before. There was only fire.
And there was a lot of it.
And I don't think that she speaks in English as she kind of mutters. I think it is druidic. I think it's almost a reflex as she kind of switches into this guttural whispering as Owen corks the bottle.
It's a still moment, Owen, Lux. Let's get an insight check on Cygni for me real quick, Lux and Owen.
DC's probably low. Don't think she's attempting to hide that she is actively having a breakdown.
I would say that you're at, well, let's see what these insight checks say. Before I get ahead of myself. Oof.
16.
Okay, Lux. Cygni's at a tipping point. I'm gonna ask Cygni a few questions in a second. I'm gonna ask Hannah about Cygni's alignment in a second. But I want to give you the opportunity, as one of the other players in this narrative, to perceive that there is an absolute... This is an important moment, and it's built upon pain. Profound loss, equal to your own, which is a staggering amount. Cygni's here kind of at a crossroads. The Rotten Toil campaign has this narrative, and especially it can be seen in the war out in the wild, away from populace. Despair claws its way into people. Equal to your own pain, Lux. Equal to your own pain. Equal to your own loss. That is a revelation. You've not met anyone before that's lost as much as you. And you sense that here in Cygni.
I'm going to give her. Does she have her staff and arm still? Get it back. Did she drop it?
I don't
remember.
have the arm. I have the staff. In my left hand. I believe I took
The
it.
health that you took back from the person you slew with that ability, I believe, has regenerative properties.
Yes, that's a class feature separate from the staff.
Correct. Lux is asking if you have your arm back, and I think you do.
I mean, that it regrew?
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it.
Oh,
On
cheers.
on
Then
92,
apologies.
I don't think so.
to answer your question, Lux, no. They're thankfully not bleeding out, and that's about as good as it gets right now. Do you want a moment to chew on it?
Don't know what to do. There's that part that's like, well, the arm, I mean, there wouldn't be an arm bag, but it would be a healed wound now.
Correct.
So it's not like when Lux lost her tongue. Because her tongue, it was a fresh wound, was still bleeding. I think that in her brain, she's like, logically, I don't know if she can get her arm back.
Okay.
You can't just stick it back and then regrow it like the tongue did.
For technical and mechanical context, Cygni can get it back. She just needs a long rest in order to do so.
And there's various clerics that you could go to throughout civilization that you could
Yeah, it's
probably...
more the principle of losing it that's really pissing her off.
Mm-hmm. Do you want a beat to think about it? This is about the time we would go to break. Yeah, no worries. Let's take a beat. We'll be right back, chat. We return to a moment that for such kind of desolate, empty around you feels like a pinnacle. A turning point, potentially. Lux. The profound loss is just as harrowing as your own.
She's gonna walk over Cygni and get down on Cygni's level, like sit in front of her. Why is Drag Path playing? That can't be the song. That was gonna hurt, actually. Oof. Yeah, where's the Drag Path added to this? She's gonna take Cygni's hand. She's trying. Cygni. It's hard. It'll be okay. Cygni, I need you to know you remind me that there's still good in this world. And at this moment, she'll probably pull down her hair bow. And put it in Cygni's hand. You remind me that there's good in the world. The way that Dove reminded me there was good in the world. And this was given to me by her. And I want you to have it.
I think that Cygni looks to the bow being placed in her hand, singular. As you press it. Is it a bow with a pin, or is it something that ties?
It's like a ribbon that ties.
You place the ribbon in her hand as her kind of closes over. And I think she stares at it as you say, you remind me that there is good still in the world. And I think her eyes linger on the bow for about a second before they flash back up to you and say, what is the point of being good if I always lose? I'm so tired, Lux. I'm so tired of trying to save things and losing. Look what I did. And I think that she takes the bow and almost like gestures it to the flames, the embers that still kind of gently crackle, though having been doused in water. I can't fix things and be good. It's too hard, and I can't do it. It hurts too much.
I know. And I wish I could say it gets easier. But you can still be kind and still not let the world take more. You are doing so much.
I think that Cygni takes your words as you say. You don't have to let it take anymore, and I think she almost scoffs for a moment. I think this is the first evidence of sarcasm you have ever experienced in Cygni. As she goes, I have nothing more to give. Take more. Take it. I have nothing. I have nothing left. I think she stops, possibly at the very end of that statement, as she clutches this ribbon in hand. A reminder that maybe she does. She probably wipes a snotty nose.
Halo silently circles far ahead, far above. Hewn. Not fully understanding the context of the situation, but tries to hide a limp that he got. Stamping on fires. Does Cygni notice?
Would it be passive perception?
Passive insight.
14?
I think you'll notice. The question is, does he notice that you notice? What kind of tells do you have that you notice?
I think she avoids looking at him.
Looks over to Owen for a moment. Hune does. To see if Owen wanted to say anything first before he tries to botch his way through the language he doesn't fully understand.
I think Owen probably looks like he has something to say, but doesn't say it. For those that happen to be, I guess that would be Hune. But, yeah, go ahead.
Above table, your call. Like, want to defer to the player.
Just how does I ever want to go for it? No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Hune. And in kind of broken common that he's been whispering under his breath along the way of this journey, and aside a little bit with Sal, practicing a little bit when he's been away with them. He goes, if none of them out there are willing to play by rules, then the only change that you're going to find for the good is that of which you make. I'm not saying that the ends justify the means. I'm saying, from what I can tell, they're all fucking hypocrites. What you lose in your in their disapproval. And he says this in giant as he kind of can't find the right words. What you lose in their disapproval is pittance to the freedom you gain when you disregard their fabricated currency altogether.
I think Cygni will feel the ribbon in her hand. Heed Hune's words. Though, to be fair, broken common, man's throwing out incredible structure.
Definitely had to
He's been
switch at one
practicing.
point. He's doing his best.
Did a good job. She'll feel the ribbon in her hand and will hand it back to Lux. At first, her eyes don't meet yours. They follow the ribbon. She presses it into your hand before she gently lifts them to meet yours. You deserve to hold on to what little you have. Keep it. And we'll probably even lift a gentle hand to the side of your face, leaving her staff on the floor as she cannot do it with the other arm. And just hold you there for a moment before letting her hand fall back. She will attempt to stand to her feet, look at the carnage around her. And to be honest, I don't actually think that she can do anything like she had done before. She's used all of her spell slots. Oh, no, she can. Never mind. She will cast Plant Growth. For 150 feet, flowers will begin to bloom in the ashes.
That's beautiful. And then in common, just, pretty.
I think she'll take her eyes to Hune and just go, probably in giant. You have to make her own rules, right?
You have to balance that, he responds in giant, with the understanding that if it's worth loving, it's probably temporary and fragile. Carve what you need, but balance it. Because everyone feels that way about everything. And then figure out what the line is so you get to sleep at night. We should go. I found. Looks to Owen. Tunnel goes a long way, and then Hune stairs. I think it'll go down far enough.
Owen will just say, good, and then just starts walking, honestly.
Looks to Lux. Flash. Good. It has many uses. Nods, trying his best to speak common. It's like
Thank you.
firework. Looks back to Cygni, who hasn't moved yet.
Cygni will let her eyes linger on this patch of, we'll say, white flowers. Croquettes or whatever they're called. The small, little white ones that pop up in the snow, I think. And we'll turn. Pick up your staff. And follow. Doesn't say a word.
Okay.
The joyful clip-clop of her heels now muffled
party crosses this desolate region for a third time, picking over the remains of the Eld.
I think as they are traveling, she will cast Pass Without a Trace on the party.
Okay.
She doesn't want to get shot again.
Everyone roll stealth.
I don't think she even says anything as she does it. It's not like a big old cast, like, come, let's hang around in a circle. I think as they're walking, she just casts it and carries on.
Bit of a stamp, bit of a click to the ground. Everyone feels their steps muffled.
So with the plus 10, it's a 31.
So with the plus 10, it's a 13.
Yeah, I saw that.
Cygni.
Cygni got a 24.
Okay. The horror sets in, Cygni. Maybe more terror, because terror is post. Horror is incoming. It's you're still here. And this has all still happened, and everything that has horribly been done to you still stands. You weigh these words from Lux. Where do you land in your alignment? I think a base question would be, at the beginning of this campaign, what was your alignment? And given all of the context up until now.
I think, as I knock something off, I think at the beginning of this campaign, and for the most of this campaign, she has been chaotic good, I think. I don't think that she had a code. I think it was good by the means of doing good and whatever pops up. I don't think... Good is something that you feel. It's not something that you follow. And I think that she has held that. I think in this moment, as she is yet again blown to pieces. Her whole world set ablaze once more. I don't think it changes from good. But I do think it becomes less chaotic. It possibly turns to lawful. Good for the people that deserve it.
Excellent.
Maybe even... Is lawful neutral a thing?
Oh yeah. It's a fascinating... it's a really... It's a little difficult to play as, but it's an amoral binding to a code. It can be interpreted a couple of other ways as well. But one of the best examples I ever saw was when a person was so emotionally devastated that they were going through profound punishment and were given a rock. And they said, whoever holds this rock, you gotta listen to them. You gotta do what they tell you to do. Now, that has a more random factor, but it is lawful neutral. Not the anyone holding the rock could tell me whatever to do. That's kind of a randomized factor, but that, no, I have to obey this strict law, regardless of morality, evil or good. It's a certain... there's a lot of different ways you could look at that. Good alignment is very similar, but obviously with intentions that are easier to sleep at night with. A morality that is based in a set of rules, whether it's societal or law. And then neutrals are willing to step out of the lawful bindings if the context is deemed necessary.
I think maybe that's where she lands then, in neutral good, I think would be the technical one.
Okay.
Is turning from this person that wanted to do good all the time for everybody, and now understands that there have to be consequences to actions, and that she is willing to follow that.
Okay. Have a heroic inspo. It's a bleak hole in the ground that the party slowly creeps along towards, looks up one last time, and then down into the darkness. Hune pulls out a lantern with this kind of two floating blue lights that begin to dim, and then they bounce off each other and they brighten again, and then they bounce off each other and then they brighten again. And so you've got this pale blue kind of waving light source. A lot of you have dark vision as well. But let's roll D100s as we
Everybody
descend.
but Owen.
Well, yeah.
I'd have to cast it again.
Vision.
I got
I was
100
wrong
feet of dark
earlier.
vision.
Oh, and
To
Hugh.
180 feet.
Whew.
Nice.
I mean, so we've made it to the mouth of this cavern, right?
Yes, and we are. We can chill here for a bit. That would be before we roll our
We should
D100s.
at least do a short rest, if not a long rest here.
Please.
Yeah, we can take a long rest here.
We
Respectfully,
have some
I beg you.
exhausted party members. We need a beat.
I need an arm back.
Okay.
Yeah, let's give Cygni a hand.
Short or long
You
rest.
motherfucker. You absolute sick fuck.
Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hope you had a good stream. I just blew one of the players' arms off. They were screaming out of the side of
I
their
think it
throat.
has to be a long rest, right? I think it has to be a long rest.
Blew
That's what we
Cygni's
need.
arm off so hard that she changed alignments.
Remember somebody had to have clipped it. Remember at the beginning of this fucking session where I said Feff was trying to dull my sparkle. Here we are.
Let's run
Evidence.
it back. Let's
Run
run
it
it back to
back.
what I responded with.
I
where
need a
said
record
you brought
scratch noise.
that wonderful sparkle into this world, fully knowing what you were getting into to a certain degree, at least.
I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna find it.
I still have emblazoned into my mind's eye the look you gave the first time you were like, I'm gonna be wholesome and no matter what. And I said, okay, interesting. And you just went just your full face went slack, and I was like, there it is.
This is Cygni's new quest. Find joy once more.
So
It's out there.
short rest, long rest.
It's long rest, yeah.
Okay.
I would. prefer a
It's
long
my vote
rest.
anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, I'm good on a short, but I mean, others
Mostly
might not.
because I want my healing stuff back. If that's the kind of stuff we're dealing with, I need my healing stuff to be at full.
Okay. The long rest begins. Hune
You ain't got any more healers.
Hune takes the tarp that the sniper had, kind of spreads it across the mouth of the cave, the kind of hole in the ground. And you guys all have your own little like ledges that you're hanging or that you're just kind of like sat on or lying down on, or however you see fit, as you're able to kind of look up and down at each other, kind of like opposing bunk beds almost, where you guys are all kind of on your own individual little ledges. Who takes first watch?
Lex will.
Okay. Down or up? In the hole or out of the hole? For your watch. Y'all are killing me.
It's gotta be in.
I said nothing.
Yeah, down the hole.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Do you want us to put our D100 rules in the chat so we don't forget them, or?
No, I
Sure.
never rolled it.
Yeah, it's
actually.
fine either way.
Oh. Perception check. I didn't roll too well. 18.
Time passes. You think you hear the clink of chain farther down, echoing up from below. You're able to see quite far, and nothing approaches.
You know what?
What's up?
Can
buddy?
we rewind a bit?
What's up?
I want a rope trick.
Oh!
I want a rope trick. We should rope trick.
Let's say that as we're beginning our first shift, there's no reason not to do it just here, in this moment. As we kind of start, you kind of look around, you see the severity of the situation and stuff like that, and propose it. Would you like to propose it?
Yeah, I guess. Honestly, he just lowers a pack off, pulls a rope out, casts the spell, nods, and then just climbs up the rope.
Okay. The party is pulled up into this.
Hey,
Go
that's
ahead.
kind of ableist. Cygni has one arm.
Can turn into a bird and fly.
I know, I just wanted to bully Jared.
If I wild shape, do I have one wing?
No.
Okay. Then she will turn into a small sparrow and make her way up when she realizes that she can't. She will sleep in bird form.
Yeah.
Hune will also clamber on up.
Yeah, Lex will.
What? Clamber on up?
Poor Salvatore is gonna come back next week and be like, what the fuck happened?
Salvatore took some hits. But we don't have time for that right now.
Salvatore's just bleeding out on a rock somewhere.
Welcome back, Jade. You've taken
Nice.
this much damage.
Don't
You
worry, we've
follow
long
the
rested.
trail all the way to the You follow the trail all the way to the hole, and then there's no one there. The trail ends. No, I'm kidding.
Goes to shake my hand, no hand.
Oh.
You can't say, "Aw, you did this.
Well, yeah.
This is your fault."
Yeah. With relative safety, the party gets their long rest. There is a moment, because you're able to see down the hole with the rope trick spell, where a bit of light brightens. We're about 2 hours in to our long rest. Someone pulls the tarp aside. You can't see who, because it's above the spell. And after a moment, a coin is seen dropped down the hole, suddenly coming into view and then disappearing into the darkness. The tarp is pulled back across. Long rest achieved. Everyone gets all of their spell slots back, all of their hit points, the charges on their various staves and whatnot. Annie, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. Welcome in. The party is somewhat traumatized from extensive violence.
Somewhat. I changed alignments for this shit.
Owen. Bird goes to sleep. Little bird snores.
I think this is the appropriate use of me, 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 me.
Yes. Met with quiet sobs.
As Lux, are you also grabbing sleeps, or are you staying up? I believe, if I remember correctly, you do sleep.
Yeah, I can sleep. I just don't dream.
Yes.
I'll get some sleep.
Okay. That specific fact kind of runs across your mind, Owen.
Which?
You're taking in the full scope of all the things. You remember the nightmares. And you reflect upon the fact that Lux has said before, they just don't dream.
Okay.
And then you also get some sleep.
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
mechanically.
Sure. What do you do?
I mean, mostly he's doing he's just disassociating, honestly.
Okay.
So his squad nearly died.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've got to sleep a little bit, or it won't, I can't get a long rest. I'm not going to take a stack of exhaustion going into a thing, but, yeah, it's fitful. He doesn't stay asleep. He wakes up a lot, cold sweats, it's fine.
The party rises. Time's getting close that the spell will wear off.
All right, I guess Owen will, freaking poke his head out, do a quick look, and drop down.
Okay.
We get jumped. It's gonna be me.
Anything the party wants to do at the end of their long rest before they disembark? Before they embark. Okay, too loud. There we
Do I have my arm? Did we pick that up?
go. Yes.
Okay.
Lux got it.
Got it. I think she will drop down out of this place and will cast Regenerate on herself. She presses the arm against the kind of charred stump of her shoulder, and it begins to knit itself back together. As it can regenerate body parts. I think for flavor, though, I think part of the way that it knits back together is almost like wood. Like almost like roots taking hold. Just kind of
Terrifying.
grows out. His arm's a little wooden, a little stiff. A little bit like a peg leg, but animated.
As you guys are gearing up to leave, Halo kind of pokes her head down into the hole. And as you guys gear up, slowly starts fitting into the hole, kind of like a cat.
It just fills the space.
Yeah, as all of the fungal folds kind of just press down. And the little draconic claws start like appearing out from underneath all the fungal. And starts crawling along and comes up to the party, just completely blocking out the last of the sun. And just looks curiously at the party. The head kind of does a full 180 for a second, just looks at you guys upside down.
I think Cygni cracks a smile and gives a scritch. The sounds do not make her as happy as they did yesterday.
Unbidden, Halo will follow the party. Everyone roll me a D100.
You know, Hannah, sometimes you say things that just hit me like that gunshot did earlier. You know?
You're welcome. Do you think an 81 is good? That seems like it'd be good, right?
We rolled an 85.
An
I won't say
83.
roll. And an 81.
So we're all on the same page of misery.
Okay. An 85,
I'm
an
scared.
83, and an 81. Okay. As the party descends, that's supposed to move forward. As the party descends, there is a certain foulness to the air over time. And as you continue downwards, it gets worse and worse until Halo starts to notice everyone's discomfort and goes, and spores slowly fill the path forward. and this kind of greenish hue that the air was taking on dissipates. But it also means you're breathing spores, so take as that you will. Take that as you will.
As we're kind of headed down and deep into this cavern of spores, and there's that kind of like rotted smell, thinking back to the undead guy that we had come across, I think Cygni will take the initiative, as it were, and cast Protection from Good and Evil.
Okay.
Just 'cause don't need that.
The route begins to level out. And soon you find yourself stepping down steps. Hewn stone steps. And Hewn steps forward and gestures towards the door. This kind of arching doorway. This is as far as I went. But the green air is new. I know for a fact no one ever saw me. Points to the various carvings in the doorway. Owen, you recognize two-wheel heraldry, really old two-wheel heraldry, indicating that this is, that your suspicions might have merit, that there might be another route into Haverbeek's city-state. Onward.
Is it like word, or is it just kind of embroidered? Like
It's like
embroidery?
architecture.
What's the word? Filigree?
Yeah, it's like filigree and architecture of an older time before Toil when had to go pirate before they were pushed out of the Roet, what is now Roet land. Make for me a history or an investigation. Sorry, history or a perception check, Owen.
Let's go. History is bigger bonus, and that's good because that's a 7.
Okay.
My guy's on autopilot.
Mm-hmm. It's reminiscent of an old... The architecture itself indicates like a hospital, like a government-ran hospital. The various filigree indicating the various structure. Now, this far back, medicine was not very far developed. But there were places of healing that did not just rely on magic. Even with a 7, this is indicative of that. Ominous in a twisting way. For certain. Is the party continuing? Hanging out?
I suppose there's nowhere really to go but deeper.
Farther in. A couple of hours pass. You find empty chambers here and there. The floor and various pillars appear, but the ceiling and the walls remain unadorned. Cut stone. You get to a large room. Massive pillars throughout, kind of supporting the cavity that is before you. And before you enter the room, you hear the tromp of armed footsteps. Everyone roll stealth.
Pass without a trace. I will drop my protection from good and evil and cast that.
Heard.
Which is good, because the dice have forsaken me well and truly. So at least that's a 16.
25.
28.
Okay. Keeping to the shadows.
Sorry, 33. I forgot to add my stealth on top
Disappearing
of the
from
trace.
existence.
Yeah.
Fading out of the narrative completely. Emily, could you post the second, third, and fourth picture in the Discord?
There's a lot of pictures.
Oh, fun.
Soldiers come tromping through the prisoner. There is a leader. The soldiers have older appearing armor, well polished and well cared for, but in their appearance, there's a lot of swoopy bits. not much seen in modern stylized armors. They carry with them a tower shield each. This tower shield looks like it can be planted in the floor, and their muskets can be used as a half cover and stand. The picture will make that much more clear. But the bayonets that they have on their muskets are not in the picture. They're not affixed either. They're hanging by the side, kind of like a stiletto almost, like a short knife or a long knife. Yes, thank you. 2, 3, and 4. The commander of this retinue that's passing before you all is well dressed and modernized. All blacks and tightly fitting vests with a cloak over one shoulder and arm, various chains and epaulets across, with the helm down, kind of tightly fitting metal plate chest piece, and behind him, trudging, is a minotaur. This minotaur has stone horns, but the rest is a bit more as you might expect. This kind of dark, mottled red-brown fur, heat from the nostrils as he breathes. The only other thing is that same stone, where the hoofs are for the minotaur, are instead replaced with gold. Bound and chained and muzzled, the minotaur shuffles forward with an entire execution squad, like a death squad, kind of marching behind.
On a... Considering how good of stealth I got, is there any way that I can kind of half-heartedly get a tap on that minotaur?
A tap, like a physical tap?
Yeah, like a
Okay. You
touch.
take in the room and begin weaving through pillars. utter silence. Even you're like holding the various bells that jingle. And so you've got this kind of elbows out. Oh, you're a bird, aren't you?
No,
Okay.
not anymore.
Not a clip or a clop to be heard. Nary a jingle.
No jingling
You
anymore.
weave, nonetheless, through these pillars. And as the Minotaur is passing by, just as the commander looks back and then looks forward, you tap, tap.
Freedom of movement.
Okay.
I really hope that's a good idea.
You cast freedom of movement.
I don't like seeing guys in chains.
And the Minotaur's...
He didn't deserve it.
The Minotaur's
I'm sure.
one side eye locks onto you. Just gonna make an insight check. Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Can I argue nature?
Let's hear the argument.
It depends on whether or not, and I was going to ask this either way. Are we talking Minotaur monster or Minotaur species?
Minotaur species.
Okay. Then probably not nature. I'll go with for persuasion.
Let's
then.
see the persuasion.
Just a gentle. Please. Don't tell. I just helped you. 18
Okay.
minus 1.
Okay.
17.
The eye locks back forward. And he keeps walking. He walks fully knowing that at any time of his choosing, he could completely shed the shackles. Your ticking time bomb continues onward. Love it. Time bomb for me, not for you. And you continue to watch as the retinue tromps after him. As you reconvene with the party, or the party is able to kind of come out of hiding after a while, rather, and they kind of group back up, kind of huddled around the pillars. A cold wind kind of fills the place. The green air vents. And now Halo, a little less stealthily than everyone else, kind of begins to move into the space. The large-sized creature. But very much just like once it gets to you guys and sees you guys crouched, she kind of flattens a significant amount, but is still pretty obvious. It's still pretty obvious as this fungal spread of a rug, with like the various like shoulder points of the form still kind of a little high up off the ground. Emily, post for me the 5th, 6th, and 7th picture. The party is able to move up along an edge in the next room and see down into the city-state. It is not snowy as it is in the picture, but it is cold, surprisingly cold here. You can see this multi-tiered city pulled up against the river, and thick walls, high buildings, multiple levels. It seems the lower you go, the less money there is. The buildings get a little more ramshackle. And so you have this almost bowl shape of a city. with the walls, with 2 walls and then the mountain at its back. The nicer estates are on the cliff face, built into the side and tower above, overlooking this bend of river. This is the river that flows through every major city in Rowett. And it's full of boats. Let me post the for you guys specifically. Let me put it in the Zoom chat. Boop and a bop. And I just closed the Zoom chat like a dingus. There we go. Windy. The other thing of note, the other 2 things of note is, of course, the dragon and the skyship. The skyship is hovering over the bowl of the city, high in the sky. The dragon's in the river, with its snoot, kind of eyes and spikes lifted up out of the water, green eyes, breath kind of bubbling up from the water with that same green gas that you saw within the tunnels. All the ships very much getting out of the way. But understanding the statement that they're making by having this dragon sit in the river. Somewhere in here are the Eld. It's a busy city for the smaller size that it is. You hear industry. Not a lot of smoke, though. Make perception checks. Also, the ship is a different ship than the one that is Madeline Delinary's.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Mm-hmm.
11.
There we go. 19.
19.
Be back.
Nat 1 for
Okay.
6. That's
Sorry.
my dice jam.
Taking the rolls.
Lux, you're busy keeping an eye on the 6 o'clock, and there's not much to see there as we've already cleared it.
I think Lux this whole time has just been like painfully aware of Cygni. Just watching.
She's barely lifted her head.
Oh,
Cygni, you're taking in the city, and it occurs to you that just Lux is just boring holes into the side of your head.
Yeah, I think Lux, roll me not to take the DM reins here.
No.
Roll me a separate perception check or investigation check on Cygni.
a dirty 20.
There it is.
She's taken the trinkets out her hair. She doesn't jingle. You bore into the side of her head and you notice that she's not quite as shiny as she usually is.
I think I'd rather you just shoot me.
He already did!
They lived.
I think that hurt less than seeing Cygni take the trinkets.
Consider my
gracious.
sparkle dulled.
Damn.
You want to dull my sparkle? I'm gonna make you feel bad about it.
No one said anything
Two
about
can play-
want.
Two people can play in this game, Feff.
I disregard your fabricated currency.
Give her sparkle back.
We'll see. What is the difference between bravery and fearlessness?
Stupidity.
Exactly. One is a state of being and gets you into trouble. The other is achieved by overcoming something.
I stand by my first statement.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see how it develops. What was your perception check, Cygni and Owen?
11.
11.
19.
Okay. Cygni. First thing you get as a fire druid is, wow, that's a lot of glass blowers. That is an entire industry of glass makers. And then you start noticing the apothecaries. And more apothecaries. And this isn't a mom and shop kind of apothecary kind of city. This is also a full-blown industry. Oh, and you hear the screaming.
That's normal. What kind?
There's a weak wail that goes up and kind of catches the wind.
This is wail as in the sound, not as in the sky, right?
Correct.
Okay. I've got to clarify.
I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster.
I don't know.
We've got flying whales. It could have been a whale.
Yeah, no, it's I can see how you got there. But no.
No herding whales, only herding sheep.
When we started the Western campaign, the party had a little sit down with me. And they said, okay, we're yeehawing, okay? You're not allowed to kill the horses. And I said, I understand. Still put him in danger. But I didn't kill him. The wailing, Owen, seems to come from within the keep itself. You are not eye level with the keep. It's even higher up the mountain. You're looking down into the bowl, though, and you can see the fortified structure looming up out of the bowl like a tower, and then just being set back into the side of the mountain. And you realize you're probably walking around in varied halls of this hollowed out mountain. You're already in the city. Why is it so empty up here? That stands out. Aside from these soldiers, there's no through traffic.
But me and Lux do not hear this wailing.
It's faint and on the wind. That's 19 perception.
Just
Words.
Sound like multiple voices, or is it like a
Just
singular
one
wailing?
strained, weak, desperate cry for help. And then all the glass blowers keep working, and all the people below put their heads down a little lower in fear and continue their craft. No one looks up.
Well, I think I hear our captives.
We'll look around to be indicated where it's coming from.
Listen toward the keep.
All right. Let's go then.
Okay.
I will recast Pass Without a Trace on everyone as we're heading through the city.
You can hold on to it. You did just cast it earlier, and it's still within the hour that I believe you have it.
Technically, I think I would have had to have broken it in order to cast Freedom of Movement on that guy.
Understood.
Just to be fair.
Understood.
I mean, I'll
Let's
take
get
it.
our stealth check. Yeah, no, if it's breaking concentration, then
It would break it.
yeah.
All right, there we go. 17.
17.
It's
No,
just
27.
We frequently
27 on
need
the
it,
stealth check.
so.
We got
Is
pass without
a-
trace?
Yes.
Mhm.
Another 28. I keep
Let's
rolling
go.
10s.
27.
Okay. The party has successfully infiltrated the tyrant's city-state. They have a lead. And they have somewhere between numbness and conviction. It's fascinating to watch. I'm very excited. If you would like to get caught up, you can go over to the YouTube. We stream 4 weekly campaigns here on the show, and you can find all of them uploaded onto the YouTube. I will say, as an aside, this is easily not the darkest campaign, but the most brutal. This has been heavy. It has not it's not been the most horrific, but anytime someone is like, oh, jokingly, what if we sent another thing over to the Rotten Toil campaign? Someone else goes, they're going through it. Let them be. Be nice to the Rotten Toil campaign. They're getting stuff thrown at them all the
Getting
time.
my ass beat over here.
Stick around, chat. We are going to be doing a raid, and if you'd like to join our community, you can head over onto the Discord, where we are as chaotic as we are wholesome, and we got memes, and we have the various clips and stuff that you can find in the short form on the Instagram and all that good stuff. We also have bingo, campaign-related bingo. You can find it over on said Discord. Don't forget to hit the rules and all that good stuff. And as another announcement, we have a new player joining next week named Steen. You might recognize that name because they're in the Thistle and Quill campaign. They're a phenomenal being, and I'm so very excited to be introducing them into this specific part of the narrative.
Crazy.
Thank you. Okay. That's it for me for now. Let me throw it right on over to Hannah.
Hello. My name's Hannah Harper. I need the 2 intros side by side, just in regards to the energy level. Hi, my name's Hannah Harper, and Feff did it. Crushed my spirit.
Well, hopefully not your spirit.
Not my spirit, Cygni's spirit. Cygni's... Well, you know how Cygni's feeling. And we'll see how long that stays. And somebody was like, who's gonna set Cygni on her, send her to the dark side. I was like, at this rate, no one else is gonna need to join in, and she'll do it herself. Beth will do it alone.
It was me.
It was me all along. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Hannah Plays D&D. I do fun stuff. You can catch me at D&D to Castle over the summertime. I'm gonna be at 2 rounds. One of them is already sold out. The second round, I still have a couple of slots left. If you want to check that out, it's be super, super cool. I also got some cool stuff coming up. I can't talk about it yet, but man, you're gonna want to tune in for it. Let's throw it on over to Jet.
Hi. Yo, what up? I'm Jet or Pingu. You can find me all over the internet as Cos.Pingu. You can find me here on Thursdays playing as Lux, and over on Tales Guild on Tuesdays playing as my Stargirl Astra. Oh! Ah! Oh! This session. Hey, that hurt, actually. Thanks.
Glad you had fun.
I did. I did have fun. I enjoyed it. Even though Lux is kind of dying a little inside watching
Same.
Cygni lose her sparkle. It's that Lux has hope that if somebody can go through that much and still be happy, maybe there's a shot for her. Still be good. So, I mean, we'll see.
So no
Did I steal that from I don't know, Falcon or Winter Soldier? Maybe.
And
He's wrong about you, then he's wrong about me.
She smiled anyway. By the gods, she smiled anyway. And we do have Emily using Nightbot to remind you that you do art stuff and should talk about it.
Yeah, I need to make sure that my Apple Pencil works before I open my commissions.
Smart.
But after, because I broke my Apple Pencil, but after I do that, we'll see if I open my art commissions again. That is a thing. I'm thinking about doing a sale on Chibis.
Hell.
Anyways, yeah, Jared.
Yeah. You know, what an episode. I cannot wait for Jade to come back to the absolutely devastated emotional state that the entire party is in.
And they've been making such efforts.
Yeah,
Through Salvatore to like
did
hype
so
the
much
party
work
up.
to try and connect.
It's gonna be like
and
I turned my back for 5 minutes.
at least in Owen's case, that made this so much worse than it had to be.
Oh man.
Because God forbid he get attached to anyone at all. So that's gonna be fun.
Excellent. Fair.
Yeah.
A low point. Fun. All right, everyone, get ready for this raid. Have an excellent rest of your evening. I love you all. Please make sure to go listen to like some calm music or something, and go find the whimsy, and then come back for Bayonet on Saturday, which is the horror campaign. Yeah, we're gonna go kick it with Kiki. And where did Kiki go? Kiki, come back. And other sea sounds. How did this happen? Harumph, I say. But do make sure you drink some water, get some sleep, take some self-care time for yourself, chat, and players, of course. And everyone get into this raid. We're gonna go hang out with Kiki, who is a player in the Thistle and Quill campaign. Go show him some love. Have a good rest of your